Every laptop begins long before a factory assembly line. Its journey starts deep underground.
From the deep earth to the silicon refining towers, we extract the raw materials, lithium, gold, and copper, that are essential for modern technology. Silicon is one of the most important materials. It comes from quartz-rich sand and eventually becomes the brain of the laptop. Copper carries electricity, gold protects tiny connectors, aluminum forms lightweight frames, while lithium, cobalt, and nickel power rechargeable batteries.
A laptop needs more than a powerful processor. It also requires memory and storage to handle data quickly and efficiently.
RAM chips are produced using manufacturing techniques similar to those used for computer processors. These chips.
Meanwhile, SSD storage drives are built using NAND flash memory. This allows laptops to save enormous amounts of data in a tiny space. Tiny memory cells are stacked in dozens or even hundreds of layers, dramatically increasing storage capacity without increasing physical.
A modern 1 terabyte SSD can store millions of photos or hundreds of hours of video, all inside a component smaller than a stick of chewing gum. RAM chips are manufactured using processes very similar to CPU production, creating billions of microscopic circuits on tiny silicon wafers. These memory chips temporarily store information while the laptop is running, allowing programs and applications to operate at incredible speeds. Meanwhile, SSD storage drives are built using NAND flash memory, the technology responsible for permanently storing your files, photos, and videos. Tiny memory cells are stacked vertically in dozens or even hundreds of layers, dramatically increasing storage capacity without increasing size. This allows manufacturers to store massive amounts of information in an incredibly small space. A modern 1 terabyte SSD can hold millions of photos or hundreds of hours of video on a component smaller than a stick of chewing gum. Once tested and approved, these components move to the next stage, where they'll become part of a powerful modern laptop. Now it's time to create the screen. Every laptop display begins as a large sheet of specialized glass, manufactured with extreme precision. Factories deposit microscopic conductive materials onto the glass. Then liquid crystal layers, polarizing films, and color filters are carefully added. Next comes one of the most important components, the backlight. Hundreds of tiny LEDs provide the brightness needed to illuminate the entire display. Automated inspection systems examine every single pixel. Even one dead pixel can cause an entire display to fail quality control. What most people don't know is that factories often manufacture dozens of screens on a single giant glass sheet.
Without a battery, a laptop would never leave the wall outlet. The journey begins with lithium-ion battery cells.
Factories coat thin metal foils with specialized chemical materials. These layers will eventually become the battery's positive and negative electrodes.
The materials are compressed, dried, and assembled into battery cells. Electrolyte solution is added before each cell is carefully sealed. Each battery is charged. Every battery undergoes safety testing. Even one defective battery can cause serious damage. Before approval, every battery undergoes extensive safety testing. Manufacturers simulate years of charging cycles because while electronic components are being manufactured, another factory is busy producing the laptop's outer body, known as the chassis.
For premium laptops, solid aluminum blocks are often used. Powerful CNC machines remove more than 90% of the plastic. Laptops follow a different process. Molten plastic is injected into precision molds, where each part takes shape under intense pressure. The keyboard frame, trackpad housing, display lid, bottom cover, and internal support structures are all manufactured separately before being sent to final assembly. The first components to arrive are the keyboard frames, precision engineered to support hundreds of keystrokes every day. Next come the trackpad housings and palm rests, each inspected to ensure perfect fit, finish, and durability.
Display lids and bottom covers are manufactured separately and prepared for assembly with extreme precision.
Once completed, every component is sent to the final assembly line, where thousands of individual parts will come together to create a finished laptop.
Here at the heart of the assembly line, our diverse team works alongside advanced robotics to ensure every component is placed with millimeter precision. Diagnostics passed on Unit 7. We have a fluctuation on Unit 12, running a secondary check now.
Diagnostic software immediately begins testing. Processors are stressed, memory is checked, ports are verified, Wi-Fi systems are tested, and displays are carefully calibrated. The thermal load at 90 seconds is exceeding tolerance. Rerun the sequence. I want to confirm the vibration impact.
Here it is. Once approved, laptops move to the packaging line. Protective films are applied, and accessories like chargers, cables,
Bridging oceans and continents, our global network ensures your technology arrives swiftly and securely.
So how much does it actually cost to make a laptop? Let's break down the manufacturing cost of a typical mid-range laptop that sells for around $900. The processor typically costs around $120. The display adds another $80, while memory and storage contribute roughly $100.
The battery costs approximately $35, while the motherboard and supporting electronics can add another $120 to the total.
The chassis and mechanical parts cost about $60. Assembly labor, packaging, shipping, software licensing, and testing. In total, manufacturing a mid-range laptop typically costs between $550 and $650. Premium models can cost significantly more.
So where does the profit come from? The answer lies in the complex business network that connects manufacturers, distributors, retail.
A laptop that costs around $600 to manufacture may be sold wholesale for $750, generating profit for the manufacturer.
Oh dear, look at that price jump. It was just $750. $900? That's steep.
Measurements. But here's what most people don't realize. Manufacturing isn't the only major expense. Companies spend billions on research. The companies that successfully manage these costs can earn enormous profits. By selling millions of laptops every year, they generate billions of dollars in revenue across the global market. From ordinary sand transformed into ultra-pure silicon, the journey of a laptop begins with one of the most important materials in modern technology.
That silicon eventually becomes powerful processors containing billions of transistors, capable of performing countless calculations every sec.
Across robotic assembly lines, thousands of laptops are built every day with incredible speed, precision, and consistency. Our teams worldwide are redefining what's possible, engineering the future, and connecting lives everywhere.
And the next time you open your laptop, you'll know the incredible journey it took to reach your hands. If you enjoyed exploring the hidden